we have our very first look at the Christmas projection show that's going to be coming to Tower of Terror at Disney's Hollywood Studios, but we'll get into it all up next. Hi there, Waltoneers, I'm Jack, this is DSNY Newscast, and no, don't worry, I'm not going to say go ahead and subscribe down below, although you could if you wanted to, but anyways, let's get right on into the news. So, as we get closer to Disney's latest and largest projection show ever at Walt Disney World, which will be the Sunset Season Greetings holiday show that will be projected onto Tower of Terror, and by the way, this is the first time ever that Disney have ever used Tower of Terror for a projection show at Disney's Hollywood Studios, so it's probably a good indicator that we're going to see a whole variety of different projection shows come to Tower of Terror in the future, as there's been a great amount of preparations and alterations to the surrounding areas of Sunset Boulevard to accommodate this type of show, which probably means that Disney have plans to continue using Tower of Terror as a projection surface. Anyways, we can now see, thanks to blogmickey.com, that the projection tests have already begun on Tower of Terror, as the show will debut on November 9th. Now, in these initial tests, we can clearly see that there will be a gingerbread transformation of Tower of Terror. That will feature the Swedish Chef and the Muppets, as we can see with this gingerbread Fozzie Bear on the side of Tower of Terror. And we also have this photo that shows us the scene that will feature Mickey and Minnie in a Norman Rockwell artistic stylized sequence. And then we've only got a view of the side profile of the Toy Story segment of the show, as we can see with Slinky Dog being featured here. And then we've got the Frozen sequence, which will feature Olaf, as we can sort of make out the Ice Palace from the movie, and also a scene that seems to be Arendelle. Oh, and whilst we're discussing Disney's Hollywood Studios, we now have this image that shows us the massive Jessie and Rex character set pieces that will be featured within the track of Slinky Dog Dash. However, we are still awaiting the final installation of these characters, but I would expect it to be quite soon, considering that it seems that Disney are moving to finish Slinky Dog Dash first. Now let's move on over to Disneyland, as it's only just been announced today that Pixar Fest will begin on April 13th, 2018, which so happens to be the 1-year anniversary of DSNY Newscast, and yes, if you want to go back and have a good laugh, go back and watch that very rough, terrible video. Anyways, we can now see in this stunning piece of concept art that the headline show will be Together Forever, a Pixar Nighttime Spectacular, that will celebrate the stories of unlikely friendships within all of the Pixar movies, with the show being projected onto It's a Small World, Rivers of America, Sleeping Beauty Castle, and of course Main Street USA. And the show will be accompanied by iconic Pixar music set to a fireworks spectacular, and it will even feature Buzz Lightyear flying to infinity and beyond over Sleeping Beauty Castle in replacement of Tinkerbell. Whereas Pixar Fest during the daytime in the Disneyland park, there will be the Pixar Play Parade, which will make its way down Main Street USA, with all of the normal characters, but this time it will also feature the iconic Pixar lamp and characters from Up and Inside Out as well. Additionally though, Pixar Fest continues over in Disney California Adventure Park, as the Paint the Night Parade will return, however this time with a very Pixar-centric focus, as along with Toy Story, Cars and Monsters Inc., there'll be a brand new Pixar-themed float that is currently rumoured to be Inside Out related. And lastly for today, back over in Walt Disney World, Epcot have just announced that there will be a brand new interactive show that will take place at Innoventions, which will be called the Spectaculab. That will feature scientists explaining and testing ultrasonic and barometric pressures, acceleration and force, with this new show set to debut sometime in November. And also Disney have confirmed the return to Epcot of the extremely popular Festival of the Arts that will run from January 12th to February 19th, 2018, with all of the same styled booths around World Showcase, along with performances from Disney Broadway stars as well. But now, it's over to you, Waltoneers. I would like to know if you could have a projection show projected onto any one of the surfaces around Walt Disney World, whereabouts would it be, and what would that show be featuring and be centered around? And of course, as always, don't forget to leave a timestamp of where the hidden Mickey appears within this video, along with your suggestion to be in with a chance to win a DSNY Newscast pin. And congratulations to Andrew for winning with this suggestion from the previous video discussing Toy Story Land. And don't forget to go ahead and subscribe down below, hit that notification icon, and if you could give this video a massive thumbs up, it would really help us out. And I've been Jack, You've been you, and I'll see you real soon.